Welcome back to Grand Adventure. I'm your host, Mark Guido, and welcome to Alta in spring. We're at Alta Ski Area in the Wasatch Mountains just above Salt Lake City, Utah. Alta is a really special place for skiing, but it takes on a special character in spring. Come along on this episode of Grand Adventure. Stay tuned.
Founded in 1938, and having just wrapped up its 80th season this past weekend, Alta is one of the oldest and most storied ski areas in the nation. Steeped in tradition and embracing the soul of skiing, it's one of only 3 ski areas left in the U.S. that still prohibit snowboarding on their slopes. It's this reverence for honored tradition, as well as some of the deepest and lightest snowfall in North America, that draws visitors, employees, and regulars alike back for season after season, creating lasting bonds that persevere long after the last snows of winter finally melt in the Little Cottonwood Creek. Although the months of March, April, and early May in the Wasatch often feature deep powder days, skiers are just as likely to find warm, bright sunshine and acre upon acre of the sweet corn snow that all spring skiers crave. That spring sun draws out the zaniness in all of us, and a number of unsanctioned events throughout spring tap into that energy. On the final day of Alta's regular season, which this year fell on April 15th, Alta's denizens don costumes and ride the resort's Wildcat lift to gather on punk rock for the annual Frank Party, and it has to be seen to be believed. Named in honor of Frank, a real live person but also a euphemism for the everyday, nothing special skier, the Frank Party is a celebration of deep powder days throughout the season, and strong bonds of friendship developed throughout the winter. It's also the final day of employment for many workers in Alta, who all get to let their hair down a bit and revel in the moment. Skiers huck themselves off jumps at the bottom of Punch Bowl to the cheers and jeers of the crowd, egged on by an MC with a megaphone who's intent upon heckling anyone and everyone who dares to put themselves into the limelight.
In the air.
That's on with hot dogs over there. Grab on, might keep you going, go serving hot dogs.
Late in the afternoon, partygoers transition from punk rock to the top of Alf's High Rustler, better known to locals as Highboy, where the revelry continues until dusk. And after skiers descend Highboy for their final run, they gather in the ski area's Wildcat parking lot for a tailgate barbecue until the last rays of the sun dip behind Mount Superior.
Yeah, it's
In recent years, after Alta officially closes for the season, they fire up the lifts once again for a number of 3-day bonus weekends. This year, they continued through May 6th. Services are more limited, but the snow is still deep, the corn is still smooth, and the smiles are just as broad. For this year's final day of the season, we brought our rig up the canyon to cook a pancake breakfast for any and all who wanted to attend. And then after skiing, we relaxed around the RV to barbecue with friends for the rest of the afternoon. As daylight finally faded, we all reluctantly headed down the canyon, a winter full of deep powder days, forever embossed upon our minds.
So that's going to do it for this episode of Grand Adventure. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give us a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions or comments about skiing at Alta, hit me up in the comment section and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm here, 80 plus days a year. So I'll do my best to help you out. If you're not yet one of our Grand Adventurers, come along for the ride. We've got a big summer of camping around the Intermountain West coming up. So hit that subscribe button and also ring that notification bell so you get notifications of all of our new episodes. And until next time, remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you soon.